guys! Today I was doing some thinking about space and I was coloring some planets. Space makes me curious because it's so big and we know so little about it. The universe is huge. The universe includes all of the planets and stars and suns and even us, all matter that exists. What makes you curious? The universe is so big that even the distance between the Earth, this is the Earth that I colored, and the sun is 93 million miles. So I've got an Earth and a sun and it's 93 million miles. We as humans have given that a name, the distance between the Earth and the sun, and we call it 1 astronomical unit. So the distance between the Earth and the sun is 93 million miles, and that's equal to 1 astronomical unit. Have you ever even walked or ran 1 mile? Let's say you're about 4.5 feet tall, and there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Now, if you take 5,280 and divide it by 4.5, which is 1U, you get 1,173 and some. So there is 1,173 times U in 1 mile, and the distance between the Earth and the sun is 93 million times that. Those are huge numbers, hard to comprehend. So today, Gavin and I are going to try to make a scaled version of the solar system. Remember, we're going to make ours in a straight line so we can see how big the solar system is, or get an idea of how far the planets are from the sun. But the planets never go in one straight line. So there are 7 other planets other than the Earth in our solar system. Do you know the other planets?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Absolutely. Andy did them in the right order. So we're going to take a toilet paper tube, because we've got a lot of those hanging out, and a piece of string. You can use whatever string you had. I had yarn. And my string is about 11 feet long. And something to make planets. So you could use beads or pieces of cardboard or paper. We had some clay laying around, so we're gonna use clay. And something to measure. I had a tape measure, but if you didn't, refer to our other video that talks about how to make a tape measure. So we're gonna take our piece of string and we're gonna tie it onto our toilet paper tube, just on the end. And if you have something to say that this is the sun, this is the sun. Our toilet paper tube works as the sun. So I'm gonna throw my sun in there. Ta-da, it's the sun. Next, we're gonna start figuring out how far the planets are from the sun. Our scaled model is based on an astronomical unit. Like we said before, 1 astronomical unit is 93 million miles, and that marks the distance from the sun to the Earth. For our model, we're gonna have the Earth be 10 centimeters away from the sun. So 1 astronomical unit for our scaled model is 10 centimeters. I will put all of the distances in the comments in the description of the video if you wanna make your own scaled version. So from our sun over here to our Earth, we need about 10 centimeters. So we're gonna take our clay and put it around the string at the 10 centimeter mark. Remember, since it's a 3rd planet, we still have 2 planets to fit closer to the sun, so we have to make sure we keep it right around that 10. And if we wanted, we could denote that it's the Earth by putting green or blue for the water and the land that exists for the Earth. Or we could just write Earth on it. We could do whatever we wanted. So our very closest planet to the sun is, do you remember?
Mercury.
Mercury. And Mercury, for our scale, is about 4 centimeters from the sun to Mercury. So at the 4 centimeter mark, we are going to place, it's the smallest and fastest planet. So you got a small piece of clay, maybe a little bit less. At the 4 centimeter mark, we're gonna place Mercury. And we can make that one blue. Ooh. Okay, it's a little big, but that's okay. We don't try for perfection here, we just try to do our best. So, we have Mercury, and then after Mercury comes Venus. So, we don't have a ton of room, but we need to put it at the 7 centimeter mark. So Gavin's gonna grab some more clay and put Venus down. Do you know Venus spins the opposite direction from the other planets? Got it? We're gonna mark it some way? Make it a color. I don't remember what color Venus is. Maybe one of you do. Oh no. There we go. Okay. So now we have our first 3 planets. We have Mercury, we have Venus, and we have Earth. Look how close they are to the sun. I mean, 93 million miles, but you know, close enough. Our next planet is
Saturn.
Mars, the planet that we might be able to live on someday. And Mars is gonna be at the 15 centimeter mark. It's the red planet. We actually have a bunch of rovers or small unmanned vehicles that have made it to Mars and run around Mars taking pictures. So at the 15 centimeter mark, we're going to put our Mars. Okay, so this part is what was interesting to me. We have our first 4 planets. We have Venus, we have Mercury, we have Earth, we have Mars, and they all seem pretty darn close to our sun. You can't see our sun, but here's our sun. So yeah, they're really far away, but comparatively, they are really close. Our next planet, do you remember the next planet?
Saturn.
Jupiter. Jupiter is the next planet, and it's 52 centimeters away. So we are gonna come all the way down here to 52 and put our next planet, which is Jupiter. We could mark it. Okay, so those first 3 or 4 planets are real close, and then we've got this really long gap, and we have Jupiter. Jupiter is by far the biggest planet. It can fit all of the other planets inside of Jupiter. Okay, then what comes next? Saturn. We finally get to Saturn. So Saturn is next. We're gonna try to unstick these from the table a bit. But Saturn, so if this is 0 and this one's at 52, Saturn is at 96 centimeters. So, whoa, we gotta take that all the way down there. And this is at 52-ish. Then this has to be at 96, which is all the way down here. I don't think you can even see. We'll show you the whole thing at the end. So that one is at 96. Our next one is at 192 centimeters from our sun. What's our next planet after Saturn?
Venus.
Nope, we did
Uranus.
Venus at the very beginning. Uranus. Uranus is our next planet, and it's at 192. So my ruler doesn't even reach that far. So actually, I have to take 192 minus 96, and I get, do you know the number?
96.
96. So we have to go a whole nother 96, just all the way out here to get to our next planet. So our next planets don't even fit in our video screen. They're so far away. And our very last planet, our smallest and furthest away planet, is
Neptune.
Neptune. Neptune is the furthest planet from the sun, and it is 300 centimeters on our scale. So our Earth was 10 centimeters, and Neptune is 300 centimeters. I don't have a ruler that long, so we have to go that far. 192, or 300 minus 192, which is 108. Close. So we're gonna go 108 centimeters right here and put our final planet. So what amazed me in this scaled model, and what I will show you, is that this is gonna wrap all the way around my table, and I'll show you a picture at the very end. But the first 4 planets are so very, very close to our sun. Whoa, let me drag the planets in. I can pull all the planets. The first planets were very close to our sun, and all of our other planets get further and further away until they're millions and billions of miles from our sun. And that's only in our solar system. We still got the Milky Way and other galaxies, and as big as the universe gets. So I hope you're as curious as the universe, and you go out and explore and study and learn. Bye guys.